But we're going to get things started not on such a high note because we got some really heartbreaking news for the Angels and Mike Trout this week. He was in tears when he was talking to reporters, sharing that he is going to miss some time getting knee surgery and meniscus surgery. It's heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking.
Torn meniscus, knee injury, surgery coming. He is said to not expected to miss the full season, but it feels like the same thing. Unfortunately, for the last few years, it becomes the same question. And the good news is he wasn't put on the 60-day IL. He was put on the 10-day. So that does tell me something about the length of time perhaps that we could be dealing with. But it's a larger scale picture for me. We're talking about Mike Trout, one of the all-time greats. And unfortunately, what we're starting to see is an end of a career similar to that of Ken Griffey Jr., where this is the kid we're talking about. He's an all-time great. Look at the numbers he's putting up. And then injuries after injuries after injuries sort of led to the end of his career. Now, with Mike Trout, it just feels like year in and year out, we're dealing with something. And then the conversation always becomes the same. Well, is he going to come back? He might be able to make it back by the end of the season. Well, what's the point of rushing? What's the point of getting him back? He's with the Angels and they're not going to make the playoffs. What's the point? And I feel like I'm tired of having that conversation every single year because eventually we're just missing out on Mike Trout time. And I don't blame the Angels for the injury, but I wish it could be this resurgence of like Trout's coming back. The Angels are in it. But no, the conversation always ends up being the same. And that's, okay, Mike Trout could be back before the end of the year, but what's the point of rushing him back? And we have that conversation every year. It sucks.
I think the hard part is like the last time he had a full healthy season, he was an MVP in 2019. And he was off to an MVP like start to this year. He was the first one to 10 home runs. He was on pace for 55 home runs and 33 stolen bases, which no player in MLB history has had a 50-30 season. But we just have not seen a healthy Trout. Even before that 2019 season, in 2017, he had the torn thumb ligament, 2021, the calf strain, 2022, back inflammation, the 2023 broken hand mat. Yeah, like it's just, he can't buy a break. And I'm devastated for Mike Trout, for the Angels organization and Angels fans, because he is that face of the organization. And he decided to spend his entire career there in Anaheim with the Angels. And he is as good as they come when he's healthy. And we saw that at the start of this season.
Yeah, it does suck. Still, as of us recording this, he's still tied for the league lead in homers.
10 home runs.
Look at this. Since 2021, he's averaging 46 homers, 95 RBIs, and 109 runs per 162 games. But unfortunately, he's only played in 266 of a possible 515 games. So an all-time great. I love Mike Trout. It does suck he's one of the only players, there's not many, and nobody wants to see anybody get hurt, but he is one of the only players, I think, in the league. When you hear Mike Trout is hurt and going to miss time, everybody, players, fans of any and every team just go,
bummer.
No, this sucks. Why does it have to keep happening to Mike Trout? And it's unfortunate. It sucks, but hopefully we get to see him back sooner rather than later. So get well soon.
He's won 3 MVPs. Do you still see him as a future Hall of Famer?
Hands down.
Yeah.
First ballot. No doubt in my mind.
Good.
No doubt in my mind. I mean, he's no doubt in my mind.
Okay. Good. Same page.